Okay, and this Penn Point will start right now. And this episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Netflix. Go to netflix.com/Penn. On September 11th of this year, on 9/11, I've been playing around with different, before 9/11, I've been playing around with different software, the way it deals with Twitter. And I've been having on my iPad, I've been having more, I've been looking at Twitter more on there, and I was getting more of my comments. And I always had this rule that I wouldn't read any comments, and I'll probably go back to that. But on 9/11, I posted 3 words for my 9/11 tweet, and that was, imagine no religion. And then, in case someone missed the point, I put up a picture of the Twin Towers with the light streaming through them that said, imagine no religion. And that picture was from a Richard Dawkins TV special or series that he did over in London. It was wonderful, over in England, Britain, that was wonderful. And that was a full-page ad, was just the Twin Towers saying, imagine no religion, for Dawkins. And I didn't get Dawkins Express permission to use that, but it had been all over and used enough. And also Dawkins has, every time I've asked him something, he's been very, very helpful. So I didn't bother him with asking, but I feel confident I had his blessing, so to speak. So I put up the imagine no religion, and then I got many, many comments. For those of you, I am Penn Jillette at Twitter, PENNJILLETTE, all one word, Penn Jillette, PENNJILLETTE. See how quickly I spell that comfortably? We've been doing that for a while. And I put it up on Twitter, imagine no religion, and got a lot of people saying, you know, great, groovy, glad you did that. And of course, it's not. It's a John Lennon reference, which I've taken out of context because the rest of that song has a lot of, you know, commie shit in it that I don't agree with. But it's a fabulous song, and it's a fabulous feeling, and imagine no religion. And the parts above it, no hell below us, above us, below us. No hell below us, above us, only sky. I couldn't remember where heaven and hell were supposed to be in those fairy tales, but I think heaven is up and hell is down. Go to www, or as we call it, 6U. Go to www.netflix.com/Penn for your free trial membership. I just got the Monkees first season, the whole first season on Netflix, and I was having trouble buying that anywhere. Netflix gives you stuff you can't buy. Doesn't matter that it's cheaper, it's fast. I get the Monkees. I'm going to try to take an evening off and watch the Monkees because I love Mike Nesmith so much. As a Netflix Unlimited member, you get DVDs by mail in about 1 business day. And that's really true. I mean, they're not lying about that. The shit comes fast, and it comes in these cool little mailers that you just pull it out, put it back in. You don't have to monkey with anything. It's really terrific. Plus, you can instantly watch thousands of TV episodes and movies streamed directly to your PC, Mac, or right to your TV via a Netflix-ready device like PS3, Xbox 360, and the Nintendo Wii console. And they're not even telling you enough there, because I use my iPad. You know, I use my iPad for everything. You see me having it right here and plugged in all the time. Boy, those are cute kids, aren't they? And I get it right to my iPad. I go in the bathtub. I put on my Sennheiser noise-canceling headphones with the cord that doesn't have a mic so you can dangle in the water. I go in a hot bath at about 2 a.m. and I watch a movie with my Sennheiser headphones and my iPad, and it's the greatest thing in the world. You might as well just throw away your TVs. You don't need any cable, nothing. It's all Netflix through your Wi-Fi. It's the greatest thing in the world. Where was I? I was talking Netflix. And as a new member and a Penn Point viewer, you'll get a free trial membership now. Go to netflix.com/Penn and sign up now for a free Netflix membership. be sure to use this URL so they know we sent you. You really should do that. It helps me out a lot. I mean, I love Netflix, but if you use this URL, which is netflix.com/Penn, it's a big deal for me. And I decided on that day, and that might not be true by this time, but I decided to answer just about every comment I got to my Twitter. I say just about because some of them, not because they were rude or anything, but just because they were statements with my name in them that didn't really ask a question or make a comment. And I tried to answer every tweet that was. I tried to answer everything to me as honestly and as straightforwardly and as kindly as I could. 9/11 is a sad time to think back on that horrible tragedy, and a time to think back on kindness and understanding to other people. So I was pensive, very pensive that day, as I think we all were, and all are about that. And so I answered people, and like one person, said, imagine a shitty magician, me, Penn Jillette, falling off a cliff in Nevada or Vegas or something. I'm not quoting it exactly right. There were a few like that. Imagine Penn Jillette fucked up. Imagine Penn Jillette dying. And I would write back to them and say, that scares me. When it said, imagine you dying, and showed this kind of hostile stuff, I said, that scares me. And every one of them that I wrote that to wrote back with complete kindness and honesty. I was trying to make a joke. It didn't really come across. I really respect that, you have different opinions. And it was amazing. I probably answered 500 of these. It was amazing how when you put out, even if someone starts out incredibly fucking hostile and very, very different from you and a very, very different point of view, if you just answer back, with, at least in my case, for the people who follow me on Twitter, it was really an incredible, wonderful experience. So for those of you on Twitter who wrote kind messages and I answered back with thanks, I really mean that. Thanks a lot. It means it's really terrific. And for those of you who wrote something really, really mean and unpleasant and, fuck you and, you atheist piece of shit, people that wrote that, and then I answered them back with an apology for something I said that was out of line or something like that, and then wrote back kindness, thank you, because it was really, I did not expect that. I expected that once someone was pissed off, they stayed pissed off. And for those of you who, even though you disagree with me really strongly and still showed kindness, kindness to me, even though I say stuff that's over the top and inflammatory and use fuck a lot, those of you that were able to come back with kindness, well, thanks a lot. It was a great experience. And I've still been answering the Twitter stuff like crazy and answering stuff that they write about Penn Points. But that may stop, because after a while, you just can't spend too much time thinking about yourself. And my Twitter account is by definition thinking about myself. And I really, when I do like a half an hour typing answers on Twitter, that's a half an hour I spent thinking about myself that I could be like, not with my family, because I only do it when I can spend time with my family, but when they're in school or something. But it's time that I could spend, practicing bass or thinking or writing or something. So if I stop doing it, it just means I stopped doing it. But for those of you who just joined in on that and really gave me and restored how I feel, no, that's not right. I always feel that people are really good and really kind and really great. And there was nothing to be restored, but it's just great to run the experiment and see it come out the way you want it to. So just thanks a lot for all of yous that came through on Twitter. It means the world to me. And for all the people that wrote exceedingly kind stuff, thank you even more. What kills me about this is that in dancing, and it's not just Dancing with the Stars, I also watch stuff on the web of people dancing. I watch other stuff of people dancing, and no one seems to give a flying fuck about time in dancing.